want to be limited. You know, when God created us, we've got that dominance where we are not limited by certain boundaries, political boundaries or geographical boundaries. So my question.
Reverend Shongwe, please come up.
Greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I would like to thank you, WEC, for inviting us to this wonderful summit, especially Apostle Chisango. I met him on Sunday when I came for the first time, and I was amazing for him, his dreams, his vision, his love of people, especially Africans. I thank you so much. I'm very, very humbled to be standing in front of all you great people of God. I have to write so that I can read quickly. I don't want to run out of time. My name is Michael Mwakilasa. I'm from the land of Kilimanjaro, the plains of Serengeti, the Spice Island of Zanzibar and Pemba. I think you know what it is. It's Tanzania. I am an African, like our late father of nation, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, used to say, I am African first. Tanzania, I was just given by somebody. So I'm so humbled to be here among all Africans to be today. I want to try something different. I want to greet with the different languages. I'm sorry if I mess up some of them. Muscat, Morweni, Sabona, Dumirani, Habari Gani. I'm the co-founder of African Cryptocurrency Investment based in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. We believe our company will be a big part of African Reconstruction Alliance structure we've been talking for the past 3 days. Number one, why digital currency is going to change the way Africa. Why are we going to help us to construct what we talked about last week? For the whole 3 days. Digital currency is going to help us Africans to trade among each other. Dr. Tambi, on the first day, he told us our African challenges, one of the biggest challenges we have, we only trade 14% among each other. One of the biggest challenge we have is how can we transfer money? If me in Tanzania, I want to do a business with Zimbabwean, how can we transfer money? I came here on Saturday, I went to ATM, I couldn't even get $50 from the ATM. How sad is this? $50. Can we have our own digital currency so we can trade among ourselves? Number two, digital currency is going to help us, our 6 million brothers and sisters in diaspora, transferring their money to us. They are paying 20 up to 30%. To West Union, MoneyGram, the money which they can give us. Remittance from our brothers and sisters is the biggest money we get from the outside. Not help from the World Bank or IMF. It's a remittance. So if the 20-30% they are paying to send the money to Africa, if they can send more money to us, how much difference we can make in our lives. Number three, digital currency is going to help Africans who are unbankable. Most of Africans, we don't have a bank account, we don't have a credit card. People are coming here, they're telling us, if you want to sign up with a program, you have to have a KYC. But my grandmother in the village does not have a KYC, he doesn't even have an address in the village. How can he put KYC? For the first time, number 4, for the first time in human history, apart from the gospel, Africans, we have the equal playing field to be part of the financial revolution which is taking place right now. Blockchain and cryptocurrency is going to change the way digital property are transferred. Everything from the contract, license, everything is going to change from paper to digital. The blockchain is changing all that. We African, we have to be part of it. And digital currency is giving us, as African, an equal playground. Anybody in Mutale or anybody in New York City have the same equal playing ground. I've had so much wonderful speeches since I came for the past 3 days. Dr. Tambi, the first one was really good. And Dr. Monroe said we need a workable model from ground zero. We need something right now. Tomorrow morning, what can we start? What can we start to do it tomorrow morning? Otherwise, all these things we'll be talking for 3 days. Next year, we're going to come back and talk again. My brother Charles, you know, he said about the legacy building leaders that we need to do. 65% of the youth, 65% of the population of Africa, they are youth between 15 years. They're not here. We are talking about reconstructing Africa. How can we do this with our youth? Next time we need to have half of the population here have to be youth. The young lady by name of Veronica, she has her initiatives called Africa Lead. She said about as people coming from outside the continent, they count us, they have to know what's our habit of buying, of doing this. But we are just sitting, we are just watching. We need to sit down ourselves and create our own program, our own initiative. How can we do this ourselves? They're saying Africa is going to change by us. How can we do that? We don't have money. You know, Africa continent is the richest continent in the world, but it's the poorest. It's very sad. Before I finish, I want to just give you a brief experience of who I am. I was born in a small village in Kela, Mbeya region, south side of Tanzania. I was born from the poor African family, like most of you guys here. And I've been very, very privileged to travel around the world. Half of my life, I've lived outside. I've lived in Canada 3 years. I've lived in the United States for 21 years. And I've seen our friends, our brothers and sisters who live in first world, how they live their life. There was one time I was working with a law firm in New York City, and I get this phone call from Africa. And my face changed, and and everybody asked me, what happened? I said, my aunt passed away. And this lady, she looked at me, she said, I'm 36 years old. I'm sorry, I cannot say I understand, because I've never lost anybody in my life. While me, every single month, I get a call from Africa, somebody dies. In Africa, in Tanzania, we have this saying, God given, God taken. Why is only taking people from Africa? Why not the first world? We are doing something, poverty. Thank you, sister. We got to do something, we got to change. How can we change? All this program, all the things we talked for the 3 days, guys, let's be serious about it. If we're really going to change. Brother Temple, you know, he comes with the ark. He talk about Jewish people. We can do the same thing. But Africa, we're too proud, you know, we're too selfish. You know, we talk about God, but God, we don't see God. We see brothers and sisters next to you. What are you doing with them? If I ask you here, how many contacts did you get for 3 days? Probably you have 2, 3, 4. Brothers and sisters, I have a lot to talk, and I would like to invite everybody who is interested. I'm going to have a 1-hour presentation at the hotel Monomtapa at 6:30. We're going to have a dinner. I'm going to pay for it, so you guys were invited. Please come at Monomtapa Hotel, 6:30, Offi room. So on my count, you're all welcome. Today I